Hi everyone, my name is Maddie and I'm a rising junior here at Stonehill, and I'm an elementary education and religious studies double major. I'm excited to be a leader in the HOPE program for this upcoming school year. For my past experiences, my freshman year I traveled to Canto Grande, Peru for international education and community development. And then my sophomore year, I traveled to Washington, D.C. for urban poverty and homelessness. And this year, I'm really excited to see where I end up and what social justice issues I'll be encountering. So for this video, I'm going to be talking about the cell phone policy for HOPE. And I know for a lot of people, this is like a little bit of a daunting part of committing to a service experience, but I'm definitely here to say that there's nothing to be scared about. And it definitely has become one of my positives and one of the reasons why I continue to go on HOPE. So to encourage full engagement, HOPE does not allow cell phone usage during HOPE meetings or experiences. So during the pre-departure meetings, we do kind of just like take away cell phones for the meetings to kind of gradually get you used to not having your phone with you at all times. So the meetings will start with you just like putting your phone on the desk, or sometimes the leaders will have a bag or a box called the cell phone island, and it's just for your 2 hours. You just don't have your cell phone, and it just kind of helps you be really present with your group and with the social justice areas you're encountering. This is also in order to be able to be in solidarity with the communities we're serving. So one of the big parts of HOPE is the solidarity aspect of it, and not having your cell phone really allows us to just kind of be one with everyone. That being said, your cell phone can be used during like travel times, whether it's a plane or a train or a car. You can listen to music, you can call your family during travel time, but as soon as you get to your service site, your leader or staff leader will collect them and put them in a locked bag, and they're usually in like a safe at your service site or like in one of the suitcases that's like very protected, so they're definitely not just like in the open. I know for me, especially my freshman year traveling to Canto Grande, Peru, my family was definitely a little nervous, but the campus ministry team and HOPE team really does a great job with updating the Facebook page. So your parents can just like the Facebook page or just scroll on it like once a day, and they do a great job of updates with pictures and videos. I know my group last year when I went to Washington, D.C., we filmed a vlog every day at the end of the night, and we just talked about like what we did, and I know my family members like really appreciated that. So it's kind of like up to like the vibe of the group, how you want to communicate with everyone back home, but that communication is definitely there, and definitely there daily with like I said, pictures and videos and like little updates. That being said, I know also when I went to Canto Grande, Peru and Washington, D.C., I wanted to take pictures because like that was a really cool experience, and campus ministry does provide each group with a digital camera, and every person in your group will get a camera day, and you can take as many pictures as you want and have people take pictures of you, and you get all the pictures in like Google Drive folder at the end of your experience, so you can have all those pictures. So that was also really nice too, because I know experiencing like something new, I did want something to remember it by, and having that digital camera really allowed us to kind of save some of those memories as well. One of the staff leaders will have availability to their cell phone, whether you are on a domestic or international service experience. So in case of an emergency at your service experience, or like something happened at home, like we do have contact just via that one person that has their cell phone readily available. That being said, they're not like using it all the time, so it's not kind of like very present. It's just for emergencies and for getting the information to the Facebook page. So the staff leader will send the pictures and the videos and like little updates of what we did. So that's kind of like their purpose with the cell phone, but it's not like completely, I guess, cell phone free. Like there is one person that will have it for safety reasons. For me, before I decided to go on HOPE, the cell phone policy was definitely something I was like scared of, I guess. Especially going to Peru my freshman year, I was like absolutely not. Like I was already really nervous, and not having my phone like to communicate with my parents, it was definitely on the cons list of my pros and cons. And it almost like allowed me like not to go because I was so nervous about that. And I can say from going to Peru for 10 days without it and going to Washington, D.C. for 7, that initial con of not having my cell phone has definitely moved to a pro, and that's kind of what I wanted to go to Washington, D.C. the next year. I want to continue on with Hope because kind of like that cleanse and that just like being really present, that like 10 or 7 days or however long your experience is so cleansing and freeing, and I really think it's like a beautiful part of Hope and something, you know, I consider every time I think about Hope is like, oh, like I am so present there. Like there's nothing going on outside, like nothing at all. And I think it is like really scary just based on like our, you know, age of like social media and everything like that. But I do think like it's something that is necessary for everyone like once in a while. Like I look forward to it. When I was on the train to Washington, D.C., we had our phones, and once we got there, I was like, can you just take it? Like, just take it now. Like, I don't need it. I'm fine. And they're like, oh, we'll take it when we get back to the site. And I was like, you can just take it now. And I was like excited to get rid of it because it's really freeing and it's really essential in like the bonds you make, the friendships I've made through Hope. I honestly don't think I would have made if I had my phone and I just sat, you know, there texting my friends from home or my family. It kind of forces you to make connections and to make memories with the people that you are there with and the people that are also immersing themselves in the same social justice area. So with that, I would highly encourage you guys to think of it as a positive and not a negative, just because the benefits of it are ones like you wouldn't even imagine. Like I remember coming back from Peru and just like struggling to use my phone again. Like I would never go on social media. My friends were like, oh, did you like my Instagram picture? And I was like, oh, like I forgot to go on because you realize that I guess you don't really need it as much as we use it. And that it just like really is like freeing. It also does bring us to the solidarity aspect, especially in Peru. The people we were with, they didn't have iPhones. So us not having our phones was really like acting in solidarity with them and, you know, being one with their culture and their community, as one of our social justice aspects was community development. So us not having our phones really added to their community because they don't use them. Whereas in Washington, D.C., obviously a lot of people there have cell phones, but us not having them was really kind of crucial to our bond as a group. And we figured out the metro and we figured out restaurants and attractions and our service sites all with maps and, you know, with communication with each other. And so I think each experience has a benefit and each experience does a great job with kind of telling you what the benefit of not having a cell phone is. Just wanted to end with this quote that said, presence is a gift that we give each other. So us not having our cell phones is definitely aiding in our presence to each other and aiding in our ability to serve with each other. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. My name is Maddie Rinkus, and I am a rising junior, and I'm really excited to be a Hope Leader this year.